Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy DT3, man, and I'm back at you another video, man. New media, notification gang, God Squad. That's what it is, man. A few people have left comments in the comment section asking, especially after I put the video up about Deontay Wilder not being a killer and all that shit. Everybody was making a little fun, talking their little shit, talking about, why you didn't make no video after Wilder knocked out Brazil and all that shit. You want to know why? Because that's what he was supposed to do. Wilder was supposed to knock out Brazil. I knew that was going to happen. I wasn't surprised. I never made a video saying how Brazil was finna knock out Wilder and Brazil finna whoop Wilder, blah, 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 blah. And I hope Brazil whooped the I didn't make no video saying that shit. Or everybody else was hoping Brazil whooped Wilder. Brazil is known for being a person to take punches. You can't fight Deontay Wilder and your only defense is your face. It don't work like that. So if your face is your means of defense, you ain't finna beat nobody like Deontay Wilder. If you don't, he said it himself. If you don't have no head movement and you stand right in front of me, I'm gonna get you. Wilder don't like people that move their head. Wilder has not fought one person, aside from Tyson Fury, that really got that good head movement that's really gonna make Wilder work. What made Wilder work with the Ortiz fight was because Ortiz was throwing his jab and he was awkward because he was lefty and he was jabbing with his right hand, stepping to his right, which was staying out of the way of the right hand. You're taught that as a lefty. Because the weakness to a lefty is throwing the straight right down the middle. Because it's right there. Because their stance, it leads. It's like the right hand is right down the seam, man. So to avoid that, you jab with your right hand and you step to the right as you jab to stay out of the range of the right hand. That's left-handed boxing 101. To fight a left-hander 101 is set up the right hand, keep them in front of you because they'll stay right in range for your right hand. Step to your left, stay out of range of their left hand. So you step to your left. So you constantly having a battle of the front foot. That's always an issue when a lefty is fighting a righty. It's always the battle of the front foot. Position is a motherfucker. And in the first few rounds of the Ortiz-Wilder fight, Ortiz had the better position. Now, when Ortiz, of course, tired himself out the first two rounds, Wilder started getting position, started cracking them with straight right hands. Rest is history. So, with a dude like Dominic Brazil, who is tailor-made to take punches, that's just what he do. He's one of them type of dudes that just, no matter what you do, he keep coming forward. But you cannot be a fighter like that when you fight a guy like Deontay Wilder. You can't do it. I tell y'all all the time that Deontay Wilder can't box, he could fight. I don't like the shit Deontay Wilder say in press conferences, the contradictions and shit. I don't like that shit. I hold him accountable for that type of shit. But to say that his right hand is not as dangerous as it is, that's false. That's falsifying evidence, bro. Deontay Wilder has a hell of a right hand. And if Klitschko was able to do what he did against Anthony Joshua when he caught him with the straight right, Wilder's straight right hand will do damage against Joshua too. If he gets caught flush. Facts. There's no denying that. There's no getting around that shit. Period. If Anthony Joshua catch one of Deontay Wilder's right hands too many times or the right time on the chin, bro, it's going to be good night. Period. So all y'all to be saying I'm a Wilder hater, I hate on Wilder. Bro, I hold Wilder accountable, bro. I hold Wilder, I hold Shelly Finkel, I hold Al Heyman, I hold Eddie Hearn, I hold Anthony Joshua accountable for all the shit they do. This is my thing. Where the fuck y'all was at when I said Anthony Joshua need a new trainer? All y'all that said I'm a Wilder hater. Where was y'all at when I said Anthony Joshua need a new trainer? Where was y'all at when I made the video saying I'm not an Anthony Joshua fan? Where the fuck was y'all at then? All y'all that saying I'm a Joshua dick rider. Where the fuck y'all at when I'm making them videos, bro? Because the videos I'm making about Wilder is based on something I seen Wilder say in an interview, and I thought it was just dumb as hell. And I made a video about it. And when I see Joshua do some fuckery, because at that time, Joshua wasn't doing interviews like that. Like, you couldn't get an interview with Joshua like that. You had to catch him when you catch him. So when I caught him, and he would say something that I didn't agree with, or if I saw some shit that I wasn't feeling, I would make a video about that shit too. Like when I saw him training, and it looked like he could, work on a couple of things, and I was seeing his trainer hold mitts for him, and I was seeing the little, the mistakes and shit, I felt he needed a new trainer. I still feel Joshua needs a new trainer. Because I still feel there's things in this game that his trainer not working with him on. But at the same time, we don't know everything they doing in training camp. We don't know everything that they working on. I'm just basing it on what he's putting out to the public. And based on what I'm seeing, what he's putting out in the public, he could be better too. He could be a lot better. Both fighters, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, is kind of, you could put them in the same category in a sense of Wilder was always fighting dudes that was technically better than him. Every dude Deontay Wilder fought was technically better than him. And he beat him anyway. Everybody that Anthony Joshua fought had more experience than him. Who was technically more experienced and technically should have been better than him because they had more experience. He beat them anyway. So that leaves, the fight is a 50-50 fight. I'm here to tell y'all right here, right now, the Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder fight is a 50-50 fight. That fight could go either way. If Joshua not on his shit and he try to just walk Wilder down and he just gonna run into a straight right hand all night, he going to sleep. But if Joshua got his head movement on, he got his ring generalship right, and he's catching Wilder with some good hard shots, it's gonna be a long, hard night for Wilder and he may go to sleep. So it's a 50-50 fight. But for all y'all that keep saying I'm a Wilder hater and all that shit, and where was I at when Wilder knocked out Brazil, and why you ain't making no videos about Wilder when he knocked out Brazil? Because Wilder was supposed to knock out Brazil. If Brazil not an elite fighter to me, I wouldn't give a damn if its only loss was to Anthony Joshua. The heavyweight division ain't a deep division to me. Compared to the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, brother, the heavyweight division is what? 3 or 4 motherfuckers in the heavyweight division that everybody talk about. That's it. Out of all the heavyweights in the heavyweight division, people are only talking about 3 or 4 heavyweights. 4. Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, and Dillian White. Them the only heavyweights that people talking about for real. Everybody else is an afterthought. I don't feel there's nothing special that Wilder knocked out Brazil personally, because Josh and everybody's talking about it took Joshua this amount of time. Bro, Joshua fought Brazil in his 17th fight, bro. He fought Brazil in his 17th fight. Wilder fought Brazil in his 41st, bro. Or 42nd, bro. You can't compare them two fight, because they fight like, that's like if Brazil fight Joshua now, it's not gonna be like the first time they fought. Let's say they never fought, that fight never happened, and Joshua fought somebody else for his 17th fight. And after Brazil lost to Wilder, and if Brazil were to fight Joshua now, it ain't gonna be that way, bro. That fight not gonna go as long as it did the last time, because Joshua is a better fighter than he was when he fought Brazil the first time. So it's not gonna go the same way. Joshua is more developed. He's honed his skills a little more. I saw that with the Povetkin fight, because he wasn't the same way in the Povetkin fight as he was in the Takam fight or the Parker fight. He fought totally different. So there's no way that it would go 7 rounds this time. It might go 5 or might go 4, because Joshua is a better fighter now. So I think the certain mistakes that he made in the first time he fought Brazil, if that fight were to have never happened, he wouldn't make them mistakes if they were to fight now. He wouldn't do it, because he's more experienced. He's learned. So I can't compare Joshua fighting Brazil in his 17th fight versus Wilder fighting him in his 42nd fight and trying to compare the two. There's no comparison in that. Okay? I hopped on Forbes, man. And for all y'all that keep talking all this shit about Wilder and the numbers with Wilder, check this out. Wilder is not the most richest boxer in boxing, bro. He's probably top 25, but he ain't top 20. I checked Forbes list 2019 highest net worth boxers of 2019. The top 20. Wilder is not top 20 net worth. Not top 20. Joshua is, though. He number 11 on the top 20. Check it out. Check out the Forbes list of highest net worth boxers of 2019. Wilder is not on the top 20 list. Anthony Joshua is number 11. So that lets me further know who make the most money out the two. Fuck what the LDBC motherfuckers say. Fuck what anybody else got to say they want to hate on. Forbes trumps all you niggas, bro. Forbes, ESPN, Teddy Atlas, them motherfuckers trump all y'all. Y'all can sit there and try to look up whatever. Forbes said it themselves, bro. Forbes magazine, bro. Facts. Anthony Joshua, number 11. Not Wilder. So that lets me know Joshua make the most money. And Joshua is worth more. So with that being said, Joshua's the A side. He got 4 belts. Since somebody told me in my comment sections that being the A side is not about having 4 belts. It's about popularity, pay-per-view sales, ticket sales, and all that. Well, based on that information, my brother, if what you saying is correct, then Anthony Joshua is the A side because his net worth is higher than Deontay Wilder on top of him having 4 belts. So all y'all that want to say I'm a Wilder hater, no, I'm not a Wilder hater, bro. I just got more sense than a lot of you motherfuckers. Anthony Joshua has a higher net worth than Deontay Wilder. Anthony Joshua has 4 belts, which is 3 more than Deontay Wilder. I don't need to say no more. Anthony Joshua's the A side. Get the fuck over it. But I didn't make a video about the Wilder-Brazil fight because Wilder did what he was supposed to do. I want to see Deontay Wilder fight somebody that's a real threat to him. I'm tired of seeing Wilder fight people that everybody know he gonna whoop. Fight somebody that everybody feel like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about that. I ain't felt like that since Tyson Fury, bro. Tyson Fury made me feel like, okay, Tyson might get him. Because Tyson hungry, so he might get him. But how many fighters have you fought where it's really a real challenge for you, bro? 2? I'm not impressed if out of 42 fights, you've only fought 2 challenges, bro. I'm not impressed with that, bro. And you the heavyweight champion of the world, and out of 42 fights, only 2 of your opponents have actually really been worth something. And you sitting there bragging about how, oh, I gave y'all Stavern, I gave y'all Ortiz. You ain't never in your life heard Muhammad Ali, Floyd Money Mayweather, Roy Jones Jr., Joe Calzaghe, Bernard Hopkins, Oscar De La Hoya. You ain't never heard them dudes tell you, I gave you Jermaine Taylor. I gave you Roy Jones Jr. Man, I gave you Joe Calzaghe. How y'all hating on me? You ain't never heard them dudes say no shit like that, bro. If you got to go out your way to prove that, okay, I gave you these 3 fights, then they were, like, bro, you ain't did shit. You ain't never heard Floyd say, I gave you Arturo Gotti. I gave you Oscar De La Hoya. I gave you Ricky Hatton. Because he don't have to say that shit. Because he's Floyd Money Mayweather. If Deontay Wilder if his prestige is so high, bro, his actions will speak a whole hell of a lot louder. He wouldn't have to say that shit. And then you want to sit there and say how, good things come to those who wait. No. Because ain't nothing good coming from us, for us, because we've been waiting. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And ain't nothing good coming out of it. Because at this point, we keep hearing y'all negotiating, but ain't shit official. We heard that shit last year. Y'all in negotiation. Nothing happened. We hearing that shit this year. Y'all in negotiations. Ain't nothing happening. We hearing how Wilder don't want to sit at the table. Then we hear from Wilder's camp, Joshua don't want to sit at the table. Then we go to Joshua's camp, Shelly don't want to talk to Eddie. Then we go to Wilder's camp. Eddie don't want to sit with Shelly. Like, bruh, y'all need to grow the fuck up and make the fucking fight happen. And stop letting y'all fucking egos and y'all pride get in the fucking way of making this shit happen, bro. For real, for real. Because honestly, Al Heyman, Shelly Finkel, y'all don't give a fuck about the fans. Because the fans want to see it. The fans are the ones that's paying for it. So why y'all not giving the fans what they want to see? Why? For what? So y'all can save face? Because y'all can't leave with the champ, hence the day that Deontay Wilder lose? Help me understand. But I'm not finna talk about Joshua fighting Ruiz. I'm not gonna make a video about Joshua and Ruiz because in my mind, Joshua's supposed to knock Ruiz the fuck out. So I'm not finna make a whole live stream and a whole video about how Joshua whooped Ruiz and all that shit. I don't do that shit. I'm not an Anthony Joshua fan, bro. I'm not finna make a video to me, oh man, did you see Joshua do this? And if Joshua could do this to Ruiz, he's gonna kill Wilder. Like, man, I ain't finna do that shit. I don't care like that. I want to see Anthony Joshua fight Deontay Wilder. Anything else, I give two shits about. For real, for real. I'm going to tell y'all right here, right now. They did do Dillian White dirty. Anthony Joshua said himself in the ring in front of God and everybody that if he can't get the Wilder fight in April, he was going to go to Dillian White. Goes to Dillian White, I think offer him only, what, 3 million, 4 million, some shit like that. And then you gonna sit there and fight Big Baby Miller and give him, what, 10 million? Yeah, you lowballed him, bro. That's a lowball. There's no way you finna offer me 3 million and then go to America and offer that nigga 10. And then then he get caught up for PEDs and then you go to Luis Ortiz and offer him 7? I ain't feeling you for that, Ant. I'm not feeling you for that, Eddie. That was a bitch move, bruh. You should have gave Dillian that 7 or that 10 or whatever the fuck and did that and gave him that rematch. Because now you looking funny with your own fan base in your own country, bro. I've been peeping that shit. And a lot of people in the UK really not happy with you, Ant, for that. They feeling some type of way. And some of them is leaning towards becoming Wilder fans because they thinking that Wilder gonna make shit happen for whatever fucking reason. But they really doing that shit, bro. You shouldn't have did that, bro. You should have gave Dillian what he wanted and fought Dillian in Wembley, bro, in April. But you didn't do that shit. That made me real skeptical with you and Eddie. That's why I've been talking shit. So all y'all be talking about, oh, I'm a Joshua Dick Rider and I'm not a fan of none of them niggas. I'm a fan of boxing. That's why I can't go to none of you LDBC channels because you niggas is Wilder fans. You niggas is Wilder dick riders. Everything you doing is in the name of Wilder. So you can't talk to a brother like myself who speaks in the name of boxing, bro. I'm coming completely unbiased, bro. So when BFTB say weak shit like, oh, I had that nigga agreeing with me by the end of the debate, bro, I'll tell you right here. If you make sense, bro, I'm going to agree with you, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with agreeing with you. You was making sense, bro. I ain't on your channel trying to call you a bitch ass nigga, a hoe ass nigga, trying to disrespect you like you do everybody else, bro. I ain't on that shit. That's why I'm not subscribed to your channel no more. Ain't no point in watching you, bro, because I'm tired of watching you disrespect the people that come to your page. I'm tired of the LDBC motherfuckers disrespecting people because they don't agree with them. Not because they disrespecting you, calling you a bitch and you a sucker and you a punk ass nigga and all that. Not because of that shit. Them type of people deserve to get blocked or muted. If you go into anybody's channel calling them everything but what they mama named them or what they, what the name of their channel is, you deserve to get blocked or muted. But if you come into my channel and say, yo, DT, bro, I don't agree with that shit, and here's why, and we having a back and forth, ain't nothing wrong with that. And even if what you saying is like kind of off, I'm not going to say you stupid, you a bitch ass nigga, you know what the fuck you talking about, you don't know boxing, da-da-da-da-da, because I don't know what you know. I don't even know you. So your information could be vital for me. Or because I told you something and you might be wrong, you might be the kind of person to go back, do some research, and come back and come more correct than you did the first time, which will give me even more insight. So I refuse to talk shit about my subscribers even when they wrong or even when they a little off with their comments. I don't talk shit to them. I don't disrespect them. I don't degrade them. None of that shit. That's what y'all do. I've seen y'all do it. I done popped in y'all live stream and just sat there and listened to y'all talk and seen people say things that was against whatever y'all was on, and y'all just talk shit to them. Y'all disrespectful to them. So why am I finna put myself in that position for y'all to do the same shit to me? And I'm not even coming at y'all like that. I just don't agree with half of the shit y'all say. And then when I come at y'all, y'all want to sit there and be disrespectful? Bro, fuck y'all too. That's why I say fuck the LDBC. Because it ain't like we can have an honest, open, honest debate and agree to disagree. It's always gonna be funk. Cause y'all LDBC motherfuckers was the same motherfuckers coming to my page. It was like, I don't see you talking shit about Wilder now because he knocked out Brazil. Because Wilder did what he was supposed to do, and I'm not a Wilder hater. Wilder need to be held accountable, and you LDBC motherfuckers is not gonna hold Wilder accountable for the fuckery he be on. So I'm gonna hold him accountable. Him and Anthony Joshua. Because Joshua fans ain't gonna hold Joshua accountable. Wilder fans ain't gonna hold Wilder accountable. Somebody gotta be in the middle. Why not me, your boy? I'll be in the middle. I will keep it fair and firm. Both of them niggas is with some bullshit. Anthony Joshua's with that bullshit for how he lowballed Dillian White. And Wilder is with that bullshit talking about how we got to be patient and wait for a fight. When y'all did all that talking shit last year about how y'all want the fight to happen now. The fight need to happen. The fight need to happen. And now y'all in a position where the fight is actually possibly could actually happen. And now it's, oh, y'all got to wait. Oh, well, Joshua not offering me the right numbers. And he's not giving me the best offer. Da, 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 da. Well, why ain't Shelly sending counter offers then? And if he is, why we ain't hearing about that shit? Let a brother know something. Because at this point, bro, I don't see the fight happening, bro. It's all talk. I don't want to hear no more. They're in negotiation. They've been in negotiation for the past 2-3 years now. And it don't look like we are making no forward progress. So all that shit I've been seeing in my comment section, all that shit. Before y'all say I'm a Wilder hater, bro, check my channel first. Before y'all say I'm a Joshua Dick Rider, check my channel first. Check my shit first. Because it's your boy. Unbiased. The chairman of the board of the NBBC, bro. I'm not with that biased bullshit. I'm not with that race bait narrative shit, bro. I'm talk real honest boxing, bro. Straight up. If you like the video, like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time I hit y'all with some hot shit, man. Follow me on Instagram at DT_boom. Follow me on Twitter at DBoyWSO. Man, you already know who it is, man. It's your boy, DT3, New Media, Notification Gang, God Squad. It's what it is, man. 100.